All right, it's time to go. Um, our crew, uh, investigating the call of an ancient vampire that seemed to be beset a fort, went out with the soldiers to try to track them down. After several days' journey, they have investigated various villages and, after poking around in a particular one, found that the village seemed to have been the guardians of something known as the Whispered Sister. They dove deeper and deeper down into this vault that seemed to keep her. And as they did, they came upon a glass hallway in which some swore an oath, as we said, gave vulnerability to certain types of damage, and others refused to swear such a thing, and thus were slowly drained of magical energy as they walked through. To circumvent some of this, our crew had cast several spells beforehand to conserve what power they could before making their way into this large room, pillars of bone and skulls, and on top a throne of skulls sat a woman, looking down, just a simple greeting. "Hmm, visitors." And as we left off, Charlotte had pushed herself to the front in order to be the spokesperson.
Okay. Okay, so she's going to kind of go with what we discussed already. We are convertees on a pilgrimage. We have traveled here to join the Whispered Sister. Will you accept our entry?
Give me a deception check.
That is a nat 20. That is a 33.
In what service do you offer, and to what end is it that you seek such things?
We seek knowledge and power.
Of course. Disappointing. Then you may leave. Do not return here again.
Does she look like someone who bleeds?
A perception check.
All right. So 15.
Quite far away. But and what's your dark vision? 60 feet, right?
Yeah, 60 feet.
There's somebody in the room too, but you gaze upon her, the thinness of her skin, and the way in which she moves almost stiffly, which indicates that this is not a living body as you would understand it.
Then we seek to prove ourselves.
To what end?
The lore that we've gathered so far, we haven't really learned much about the Whispered Sister, right?
Not too much.
So we don't know her relation to Vecna.
No, because there's been no talks of that, just whispered sister.
We have common enemies.
Who are these enemies?
You already know.
I'm not sure what it is you're after. If your words are inconsistent, your reasoning like a child's.
As it so happens, I am a child.
Certainly by appearance. Hmm. You have one more chance to leave this place.
We're not communicating telepathically, I assume.
Take a bond one up.
I mean, I don't have any spells, so.
I guess I could have done a telepathic bond if anybody had asked. I can do, I think, 5 people? 6 people? I don't know. Let me double check. Where is it? New character, who this? I know it's in here somewhere, right? Where's Aiden when you need him? Versatility, counter, charm, mantle, expertise, 8 seeds, cunning, standing, psionic power, blades. Oh, I thought I had that. can't find it. I'll get back to you guys.
Okay. Is there anything I notice about the room here? Like where she is? Do I pick up any clues at all? Or
I mean, I don't know what you're quite trying to.
I'm trying to figure out what she considers useful here, because I mean, I obviously did about as good as I can on deception, but I'm not picking up any reads on her, so I don't know.
I found it. It's Psychic Whispers, and I can choose up to 4 people. So who would be in this?
Charlotte would prefer to have access to get some info and some guidance here.
Okay, so Charlotte. Anybody else want to step up?
I would say let Letra because of the knowledge that she has on Vecna.
Mm-hmm. Lithra?
Yeah.
I'll do Jackson and
That's the mistake.
I'm gonna choose. I'm just gonna choose 4. I'm just gonna choose 2 random people. You guys, you don't say anything. I'm gonna choose for you. I mean,
Well, here I am, and
Yeah.
now you guys are just hearing Jackson's thoughts.
2 hours. We can talk to each other.
Okay. I think Charlotte wants to say in her mind to kind of lead this a little bit. My thought right now is this deceiving her is not going to work. Our best option is just be honest.
Wait, can you ask her what she wants? Like, she's down here and there's like nothing, and there are coffins and people in the coffins. I don't know what she wants.
Yeah. Okay. I can do that.
Breakfast.
I feel like whatever I say next is likely going to be our last thing, so that's
Oh.
perfectly fine with me.
Maybe she wants to be free, because it's got to be boring down here. There's nothing. There's nothing down here.
I don't want to assume anything about her at this point. I mean, I don't think she is craving people who follow her blindly, and she also doesn't seem to have enemies in the traditional sense. And maybe Lithra's right. We just ask her straight up. And unless there's a better idea, I mean, I'll try to shift gears here.
I don't have a better idea.
Okay. And so Charlotte, this time, will try a opposite approach. My name is Charlotte. I am what you would call undead, a vampire. But I do not seek the traditional things of most vampires. I once fought to ensure that the sun never dies. I have lost many things. I seek genuine friendships, family. These are not traditional ideas of power or knowledge. So before I go, I am curious, after traveling all this way, what is it that you want?
Hmm. So this is more. You're not really. Star's not really lying to this persuasion, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
She's trying a different approach.
So doing the persuasion.
Very happy Lithra gave me that advantage. Right. Oh, that's decent. That's a 30-30.
Okay. In that case, she. She furrows her eyebrows, and the pink flames within the braziers around begin to grow in intensity. So you lie. See if I. I had come to expect that, and you're very good. I believed you. I want to be free of this place.
In your minds, you hear, called it.
Beyond that, say, I want to tell someone whose idea of truth is so thin.
I have been required to deceive to survive. I make no apologies for that. It is a luxury not to have to do that. That is the truth. And it is not sin.
What you say could very well be true, but that doesn't mean to say a poor foundation of trust. But that being said, freedom is a desire. Is there something that you wish from me? What is your reason? What do you seek from this one?
In your head, you hear, I mean, don't we just need the ground up there to not be, fucked up with evil? If she's not here, that doesn't happen anymore, does it? I mean, it does let her loose to do more evil elsewhere, although we don't know that she's going to do evil. I mean, you could go with the truth again that we came down here looking for the source of the corruption to the land, and we were just trying to clear it out and found her by accident.
If she hears nothing else, she'll say, "As I told you, I once fought against my own interests, and in some ways I'm doing that again now. We are here because of what is happening to the surface. We came to investigate. And that is how we met you."
Hmm. The others. So you wish knowledge of what is happening on the surface. You wish to understand the curse.
Oh, yes.
Well, contemplates. It will require something. A city in Iman. Sorry, a city, Iman. There is a tabaxi. Boy, 19. Servant in the council headquarters. Do not know his name, but upon him, always where the sun can hit or the moon can see, is the pink crystal. Find it and crush it. It must first be drenched in his blood, though his death is not required. If you swear upon your soul to do such a thing in one of my fires, I will tell you what I know.
And Charlotte will say in her mind, would this group be remiss if I made that oath?
A pink crystal and the tabaxi boy. There was a tabaxi boy on the mural, right? One who bound her. One of the ones who bound her.
Yes.
If we crush that crystal, does that mean she goes free? What if it's the key to her freedom?
Well, she did say she wanted to leave here.
And she's not willing to tell us what she's going to do.
No, not unless we agree to it. Or we fight her.
I vote for fighter.
I don't really want to fight.
You don't want to fight her?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to make the deal. Why would we make the? Because I mean, we would get rid of the cursed lands here just to let her loose somewhere else, right?
Well, think of it this way. Throughout this multiverse, there are both evil and good entities. Sometimes I have found that what we think is evil might not be in the end.
Right. But I don't remember the last time the good guy made me bet on my soul.
And I think I'm allergic to entities with whispering their names.
Well, I have no soul, so
Oh.
Wait, you don't?
Loophole. Nice.
I'm willing to make the deal, but not if we are strongly opposed to it. And I cannot read the minds of everyone in this group right now. So I don't know them that well.
Well, because if we make, so if I understand, we make the deal, but she's still stuck here, which means the ground's still cursed up above, and that doesn't get fixed until at some point we go to Amon and find this Tabaxi kid and cut him and put it on this stone and then crush the stone. And this kid has ties to the Immortal Council.
That is actually a good point.
I'm just not sure. Well, I don't know if doing all that is better than just trying to kill her now and not curse these lands. Or uncurse. Because if you make the deal and it magically like binds you or something like that, then we don't really have a choice, right? Soul and no soul. What if you make the deal and you just have to do it?
Right.
You can't change your mind later.
So we are fighting then. Is that what I'm hearing?
Visser wants to like speak out loud to the entity. She's going to ask, so you don't like lies? I'm not good like at lying either, but like, do you like secrets?
It depends upon the secret. I dislike secrets between friends. But some things I like kept from those who would misuse them.
That's a very different answer than I expected. You see, I read about you once, and they say you're connected to somebody that I am really, really afraid of. And I don't want
fall
to...
on you a little more intently now. Oh. Interesting. You performed that ritual very clumsily.
Well, it was my first time trying it, so
So, you're not a fan of him?
I guess my question is, are you?
He No. Not for a long time.
Can I try to insight check that?
Yeah?
It's a 23.
It's odd. And this being that is doesn't have the biological compulsions. There is a reflexive, learned, involuntary, or habitual movement of the cheekbones, as if a tear would have come out,
Oh.
leading you to believe that she said the truth.
Telepathically, Lithra is going to say, I think she might not necessarily be an enemy or anything. She seemed really sad.
That was my take as well.
I mean, so she's not an enemy, and she hasn't attacked us. So maybe attacking her isn't the best move. But I still don't want to make the deal. And I think that just leaves us leaving, right?
Well, we
Well,
can't just leave with the ground. I am happy to, well, not happy, but I am willing to right now go do this. But
So
Right.
just so the game consequences are clear on it.
yes, I need
Yeah, I want to be clear on that. Essentially, the ways it sort of would work is, all of you like you're generally getting to a mod right now, and that's been kind of the group's direction. As long as that stays generally true, then there wouldn't be necessarily a negative consequence. Once there, again, be probably okay. As soon as you would kind of go away from Amman without fulfilling the agreement or taking a large detour away from that, or really in character, if Charlotte in her heart or so, whatever you want to call it, decides she's not going to do it anymore, then essentially it is upon waking, or a rest period, basically a long rest type period, depending on how the different characters work. Per week of not doing it, the first week it is essentially 1d6 necrotic upon waking, then every week that stacks to another d6 until it would be done, or until one day you wake up and your soul is destroyed and the character is essentially no longer part of the game.
I think unless any players have an objection, I think Charlotte would do it. But vibe check.
I'm good with it as a player. Jackson has reservations, but I'm good with it as a player.
As a player, I'm good with it.
Same.
I don't have any objections.
Yeah, no objections on my end.
None here.
Okay. Then, with all of that knowledge of what's just been learned, Charlotte will take another step forward and say, then I will make this pledge. I myself. And I will walk to the pink flame.
Okay. As you do, the flames leave the brazier and encircle you. Begin to through your mouth, eyes, all of you, and there's a burn, there's a pain. And then they return. She smiles. It is done.
In Lady Charlotte's head, she hears, "Oh, since she's not friends with he who must not be named, maybe she's okay with, like, you learning her name. She could be free and get a best friend."
Charlotte will look at the Whispered Sister. Now that our truths have been laid bare, any information you wish to provide me and the group would be appreciated.
She nods. Charlotte, currently, having been tempered by the Whispered Sister's pink flame, you have a permanent max HP increase of 10.
Okay.
Be set above. Baristra. A vampire. Rather annoying follow, I believe, of the one you would know as the Whispered One. She used the magics that bound me here to plague the people above. I don't believe she knew she was weakening the bonds of my prison in doing so. But she is. People don't live on this land. the magic will fade. If painfully slowly. But she is the one whom in the last month has done these things.
What is her name?
Verstra.
Oh, I thought you said above Versha, like a place. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't hear it either. When you, I knew you said the name, I just couldn't understand what it was.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, Verstra.
And the boy, what is his name?
I do not know.
Very well. And what is your name?
It kind of looks. That is. Whispered sister will do for now.
Very well. I haven't called someone sister in a long time.
Once you do the thing, if you wish to be a further help or have my further help, return. And our relationship could continue. Too early for too much closeness. But she kind of takes a long breath as she gestures, and from inside one of the pillars, exiting like a skeleton mouth, is a floating scroll. It comes and lands in front of you.
Pick it up.
That will, if given to the right person of arcane knowledge, will allow you to return here. Above. No magic can pierce the inside, unfortunately. You should know it is impossible to contact me from the outside. This prison is quite thorough.
Very well. Charlotte has no other questions, but if the group does.
Jackson quickly goes over to the others real quick and kind of whispers, "Does anyone have a deck of cards?"
I think I might.
You should give it to her. Then she can at least play solitaire.
Never mind.
Just lost it.
Maybe next time.
All right, then wish to exit.
Yep. Let's start heading out.
Yep.
Before Brazen Edge walks out, does it seem like this is the nexus of the pink and purple whirlwind that he saw into the ethereal plane?
Yes.
And he would follow everybody up.
As we're... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, you say as you're walking out, go ahead.
Well, no, I guess I would do this after we leave.
Okay. Proceed out and out of the stairs and the ways that you have made forward. As you do, you feel the magic's working, resetting much of what you've moved. Darkness slowly reclosing in. So you're able to get out and up into the setting sun on the surface.
Did the bodies reappear in the coffins?
Coffins are beginning to close and such things,
Oh,
but you don't see bodies necessarily. It looks like they might be reforming.
oh man.
Did they blood?
No, it wouldn't have blood that you could use here.
Okay.
Oh, what was the scroll thing she gave you? Was it,
I think. Oh crap! What is everybody's class? It's Slithra the wizard.
Yeah.
Okay. And okay, all right. So, Lithra, I think you might find this most useful.
Yeah, I've never seen something of such arcane power. What is it a scroll of?
It's essentially a teleportation circle address.
Nice.
It's a fast travel speed.
And if you do not have teleportation circle, it would function as enough for you to learn by.
Okay.
You could copy it into your spellbook. You do in the regular ways of such things.
well, we didn't fix the land yet, so we should probably tell the army that they're gonna have to stay out of it so they don't get cursed and turn into tree head fruits.
Yeah. But we are heading to Amon, I think. So
And as a note for Charlotte, it does require humanoid blood.
it does?
Yes,
Okay.
it's in the it's in the transformation.
Interesting. I didn't see it.
But
So
it-
I'll check it again.
It's in like a text bar.
Oh, okay.
So if you were
I know
just
what you're talking
reading
about.
the
Yeah.
thing, then you'd go, "Oh, it doesn't say this." But if you read feeding, so it's
Gotcha.
very easy to miss.
All right. That
Well,
is
it's,
definitely going to be a problem. Okay.
So we need to go to Amon.
Uh-huh.
Can we still find the Firebird?
We have to find that first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, at least we know where it's not.
Yeah. It's not here and it's not in the last village.
So, do we have an idea, like with the Firebird, a place of high elevation, a direction,
Ah,
We knew it was toward the northwest.
yeah.
Right, that's right. I remember now when I said the owl, we got distracted by the trees. So yes. How far northwest do you think we would be going?
Don't we need to find sorry, I got distracted by a picture.
Yeah.
Um,
Is that what Paula made for us? And I just completely screwed up.
It's very pretty.
That's very cool.
I am very sorry
You're
to our department. That looks amazing.
I was going to use it, art department. I was going to use it.
Shut up.
Sometimes I do that just to justify, like, I prepare stuff, guys. I really do have fun things. And if you...
No, I feel really bad.
No, that was probably for the best, the way it worked out.
do we not need to deal with this Verstra before we move on? So,
Oh, right, because they're the one that's cursing all the land up here, right?
I mean, I suppose we could leave it to the army, but for some reason that feels a bit like a dick move.
I'm all for taking out this vampire, but do you think that, like, so far we've been going north and we've been finding the leftovers of what the vampire's done, so if we keep going north, we'll probably catch up to him, maybe.
Well, if the Firebird is our closest, if the Firebird is our closest target, I mean, it would make sense for us to bypass it. I mean, it's still on the way.
Yeah, we'll keep heading north and we'll keep a lookout for the Firebird and the vampire.
But you should all know,
What's that?
I'm getting very hungry.
Some rations.
Yes, but not the way you think. I could maybe last another day or two. Maybe. All I'm saying is maybe if there's someone we really don't like, or maybe someone who has insulted someone nearby, we could bring them along.
Speak plainly. What do you need to feed on?
A person. I don't think it. Unless, hold on one second. I don't think it means I have to kill them. I think it just means I have to.
Yeah, if you do not feed in time, you will kill someone.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
But if you feed before then it is draining a pint and giving them exhaustion.
Okay, that's not so bad. Okay, yeah. Maybe we could just plan to sleep near the soldiers tonight. And maybe one of them and I could share a tent. It wouldn't be permanent.
I mean, would they figure out pretty quick that you're a vampire? Like the person that they've been sent out to hunt?
Well, not necessarily. Oh wait, do I have that spell? Oh, I don't have any spells right now. Probably.
Oh wait, do you want me to like rewrite their memories so they don't remember?
Yes, that's the one. That would be very helpful.
So Charlotte and Lithra just need to lure one of the soldiers into a tent.
Or just away from the other soldiers. He'd have to sleep it off, but, he'll be fine other than that. It happens more often than you think. I mean, has anyone ever woken up and felt really groggy?
Yeah, all the
Might have-
time. Every
might
time
have-
we go to a tavern.
Yeah, might have been a vampire.
What?
So this does seem good, except this what to bear in mind that I know it could short, but you are dealing with people who have been on the look against vampires, and as you know, have been doing checks among their crew for signs, things that might happen. So this is an extra vigilant thing as far as where you are right now and the people you're talking about.
Yeah, like I said, it can wait a day or two.
Will you
Yeah,
die if you don't feed?
There could definitely be someone who dies, yes. I usually don't leave it that long because vampires, we tend to become very animalistic if we don't feed in a certain amount of time, and that's where the problems come. I'm really sorry to spring this on everyone. It's just that I figured it might be easier if I didn't fight you all, and one of us, either myself or one of you, perish.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
I would not have control of my own faculties if that were to happen.
I'm sorry I can't help more. I mean, there's someone undead, there's someone aberration, there's someone demon, but there isn't someone human in my spell book? I don't know why.
It's okay. Like I said, maybe we'll come across someone.
Maybe it's in the next volume.
I should go look for it.
Would giant's blood satisfy your need?
As long as they're humanoid.
Yes, giants aren't humanoid.
They're not, so no. No.
Well, maybe there are more unsuspecting towns to the north.
Okay. Okay.
We should probably go tell the army about avoiding this place for now.
Yes.
We need to tell them not to hollow this area.
What would happen if they tried to hollow this area?
Well, Charlotte wouldn't be able to come back.
Oh. How long does something remain hollow? Forever?
Yeah, there's no duration usually on it.
Oh.
Until it's dispelled.
And I won't be able to come back with the teleport.
We'd end up teleporting somewhere completely different.
So we'll tell them that we would like for them to hollow this place, but the current curse would turn them into head fruits before the spell worked, and they would all die.
But we should also let them know that we are going to fix the problem. We just have to make a trip to do it.
Yeah, we'll come back with stronger magic. And maybe, Charlotte, you should be the one to tell them while you're still under the effects of Lithra's magic.
I feel Aerith probably knows them better. She was entertaining the crowd with music.
Oh, yeah. Erelith, are you good at lying to people?
Am I good at lying to people?
Yeah.
I'm good at a lot of things.
Is one of them lying to people?
No.
Ah.
She smirks.
I guess you could try if you wanted to.
Maybe.
Charlotte face palms.
What am I telling him?
Yeah, I'm going to give you my last bardic to do this, but yeah, we're just trying to let them know that we're going to return to fix the ground, and in the meantime, they probably need to stay away because it's having a lot of ill effects.
Yeah. Guidance.
How is that lying? Lying.
Oh, you're good. Yes, it's not a lie, Jackson.
What?
We can't fix it now, so we have to go somewhere, do something, and then come back, right?
Oh no! I thought we were talking about
Starts
the
walking
lying about
over.
the hollowed spell.
Well, yeah, but okay, I'm just gonna go.
We could also just tell them the truth that it's
Yeah.
the magic.
Okay, so
of
here's
this
the thing,
place.
guys. Yeah, here's the thing, guys. She goes up to, I guess the whoever's in charge. Okay, so we can't fix this right now. We have to go to Amon, do something there, get more powerful magic, and then come back and fix it. But in the meantime, you guys need to stay away from this. We need to keep people away from this area. And
Give me a persuasion check.
Add a D8.
add a D8. Oh no, that's bad. Hold on. Where's my D8? Roll. It didn't show up. I think it was a 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 26, 27, 28.
Nice.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I rolled like an 8. I'm sorry.
Here. Excellent. Okay. We're
Yeah.
going to camp here. We will put the warnings for people not to dwell.
Yeah. So I guess we should just keep moving.
We've set up a camp a few miles north. So if you go ahead, we can all go there now.
Makes sense. All right. Let everybody know what we're doing.
Nice. We're good at camp. Good job, Ariel. Let's high five.
High five.
So as you make your way to camp, what would you like to do?
Yeah. Is this on the way to like at the camp or on the way or
Whatever works. So there's just time here. Is basically
okay. I didn't have anything on the way, but once we're comfortable and set up, I had something real quick. Yeah, unless there was something before that, having set up the campsite and the bedrolls and everything like that, I'll get out the stone that I found the other night, the nice flat skipping stone. It's a little too big. It fits in his palm, but it goes over the edges slightly. It's a bit thicker, and he goes over to Serafina. He's like, "I have something for you, real quick." And he presents her the small skipping stone.
What? Yeah. Thank you.
So when I was little, Harper gave me one of these, and she told me that it's a magic rock, but it's natural magic. You don't have to cast a spell or anything like that. What it does is it tells you the weather. So what you do is you leave it outside your tent, and when you wake up in the morning, if the stone is a darker color, then it's overcast outside. And if it's wet, then it's raining. And if it's hot, then it's bright and sunny.
She starts laughing. She goes, thank you.
Welcome.
She gives you a big hug.
I give her a hug back.
Anything else?
Jackson would like to pull out a sending stone and make a sending out to the
Jackson
lady-
would?
Jackson? I meant Oliver. Jackson was just talking, so sorry, I'm yeah. Sorry about that. So when everyone's kind of doing their own thing, he kind of goes off by himself and grabs a sending stone and starts talking to it. Land is corrupted. Found someone named the Whispered Sister. Promised to help free her. Keeping an eye out for the rock as well. Yeah. That's his last word.
Heck. Understood. We'll research Whispered Sister and contact you with any information.
And at that, he would just put it away and head back to camp.
I'll take one of the watches. Let's say first watch. Esta.
All right. During the first watch, if everyone else is asleep, a page of the general comes over, sees you, Jackson, and simply says, come to deliver to inform you there are worrying signs back at the fort.
What kind of signs?
There's blackened smoke.
Oh,
We're able to see through spyglasses.
like a fire, or like the thing is on fire, or like someone sent you a like smoke signal message.
As if fire.
Oh, okay.
We are worried what has occurred. You are free to pursue either way. The
Oh,
captain wants to inform whether you wish to come back with us or proceed further. But
all of you are going back.
we're afraid there's been an attack.
Oh, gotcha. Um, are you leaving right now? Are you leaving in the morning?
Don, been doing such a forced march. We'll need to do more. The captain decides that full rest will better serve us. It would still take us a day or two to get back.
Well, Mike, I'll talk to everyone else first, and we'll give you a reply back first thing in the morning. But my guess is that we're gonna keep heading north.
I'll inform them and whichever way, just inform us in the morning.
Yeah, we'll do. Thanks for letting us know.
And goes back. You can see in the command tent there's many different commandos going in and out, and it's well lit. You can see shadows of people planning and maps.
What if we were getting too close and the vampires made a distraction so the army would turn around? They fell for it. Those fools. Oh well. We can pitch it.
To everyone who's sleeping.
Yeah. Jackson's talking to himself and Harper.
Sometimes this could be. They could be falling for it.
Oh shit, you can talk, that's right. Sorry.
No, this.
Sorry. But we can handle it.
And anything else? You're in the army, so it's going to be a fairly quiet evening. But any other watch conversations?
I wanted to wake up Charlotte.
Okay. Yeah, she's just sleeping in her tent.
He would kind of tap your feet, trying to get your attention before coming into the tent.
Brazen?
May I come in?
You have to do that too?
It's a courtesy.
Oh, well, yes.
And he would sit down. You're feeding. Do you need to actually feed or just the blood?
It needs to, in my experience. Well, rumor has it there are certain things vampires have been able to acquire that can house blood for a certain amount of time. But from what I understand, when it's housed in those items of magic, it's still considered fresh. So I think it would still have to be something taken rather recently.
I will not risk the safety of everybody over your hunger.
Did you come here to kill me?
No, I came to offer you my blood.
Are you sure?
I mean, there's a 50-50 chance that your body may reject it.
Why do you think that is?
For the same reason you can't go in on hollowed earth.
Oh, I can walk on hollowed earth. It just hurts me.
Like I said, it's a 50-50.
The hallowed spell, he was right. You can't actually walk.
Oh, the hollowed spell. Okay, gotcha. That's a
Every
little
day.
different. That's a little different. Okay.
It's a little
Oh, sorry.
It's all good.
I see. Well, I cannot refuse an offer like that. I wish I could. But only if you're sure.
He'll extend out his arm, kind of giving you access to. I say that, and I'm already imagining this like she's gonna grab the arm and go straight for the neck.
No.
Just so for game stuff, just to make sure everyone's good. This is a permanent exhaustion.
Permanent.
You have to have a greater restoration in order to get rid of it.
Oh, crap.
Wait, but we don't have greater restoration.
Nope.
So I just want like what you're at. Like,
No,
so
okay, I didn't know that.
you're
Okay.
getting disadvantage on all ability checks.
It's the same. It's the same thing that happened in Sunday.
Yeah.
You did it.
I remember now because it's been a couple of years since.
Sure. I just wanted to make sure players aren't like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I have official disadvantage on everything.
Charlotte is not going to do that. I'm sorry, Grayson. I don't think you know what you're offering. I used to have a friend who could heal the wounds. It's too risky. Especially if there's a chance it doesn't even work.
Well, we need to get you fed one way or another. I will not put everybody else's safety on the line over you being hangry.
In that case, if we do not find someone tomorrow, I will take a walk to find what I need and return after.
I'm sorry to have wakened you. You may resume your rest.
No, it's not a problem at all.
And he'll walk back out to finish his watch.
Anything else for another watch? Then, especially morning comes and kind of your long rest, as in general, the army is making plans to all the preparations needed to go back south.
And first thing, Jackson will inform everyone of what's happening. I figured we keep going north, but that's a group decision. What do you all think?
Did the soldiers say anything about people who live out in these woods?
Not to me, no.
And we've seen no evidence anyone lives out here.
Well, we've seen some towns, but so far they've all been kind of cursed and turned into fiends and such.
No. Then yes, we should continue our trek as planned.
Did they not see the bait?
What?
The army, do they not see the bait?
Yeah, that's what I said.
See, you're a genius.
Thanks. But to be fair, I mean, I did think it was weird that they were sending everyone, because, like, well, it's their call, obviously, but they have to assume that something went wrong, right? They can't assume it's nothing.
Yeah, they have protocols for a reason, I guess.
Did they help at all? Or did they just kind of all walk north for 2 days and now they're walking back for 2 days?
They did make a town on hollow ground, which was pretty scary.
Oh, right. I mean, I guess I have to think of it different because that's not scary to me. Maybe it feels like they made a town full of bees, then I'd be like, oh man, that's fucked up. But if I get what you mean. Okay. Eat breakfast and then keep heading north. Sound good?
Yes.
Sounds like a plan. Then what is your intent as far as what you're trying to find, navigate to?
Charlotte will obviously cast her magic that allows us to move fast and stealthy and make extra time. But she herself is going to keep eye for footprints, signs of people living out here, as she's kind of on her last day.
I don't think I'm so great at survival. Whoa, wait, no, I am. I got a +6 in survival. I want to keep on the lookout to the north for fires, like smoke.
So is that it? I guess I'm asking, at this point, are we trying to find the more hunting from the Firebird, or what is like the purpose of your trek at this point? Are you trying to navigate to ultimately?
I think the Firebird.
Yes.
Okay.
Hoping to find some people along the way.
But yeah, so we can basically travel at a normal pace, but stealthily, is what my channel divinity lets us do. And it increases our miles by about 5 miles.
All right. Good. So, so I gotcha because of Daxio. Okay. So you continue that raid up. Perfect. All right, then Jackson, go to give me a survival check if you're the one leading.
Unless
someone else
there's
leading.
someone better than +6. Oliver?
I got a +11, but I'm a.
Let's go!
We're not in the city though.
Oh, you only have a +11. It's like, guys, I have a +11, but only when there's buildings.
Do we have any wisdom characters?
I mean, I've got a +6 as well.
What about Mortis?
Mortis has a +8.
Yeah, there you go.
Atop a ruler. He can see everything.
I give you a bardic. I said, you got this.
The bardic will not help for this, unfortunately.
Oh, unfortunately, I can't give you a bardic.
Yeah, because it's a long period of time that this is representing. It's not
Fair enough.
All right, here we go. My stealth checks have traditionally been terrible, so we're going to try it again.
Survival.
You got
right?
this.
Survival checks.
That
Go. That's a 17.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. In that case, as you excuse me, proceed further through the forest, another day's journey. As you come to the night, let's see here. Fortunately, no signs of civilization. And thing you are able to see is there, from where you are, as far as around you, there does seem to be evidence of a possible city that would be the equivalent of 2 days' travel to your west. But to the north, you do see at night, as it's becoming night, that there is a orange glow within the mountains that moves. Sometimes is there, sometimes is not, giving signs of this idea of a firebird.
I will, of course, relay that to the group.
And is that to the east of where we are?
Sorry, east, yes.
So there's
city.
a possible city to the west and a mountain in the mountains.
No, I'm sorry. I got so confused. City to the east.
Oh,
Mountain is to the north.
gotcha.
But it's 2 days travel. And we're out of days, are we not?
We have very little time. We don't have 2 days, though. Unless the channel divinity lets us do that, but
But you can also do a forced march. Like you can go past your time and roll for exhaustion. So you can decide not to rest. Because a day's travel is about 8 hours.
thoughts, team?
Man,
She needs supplies.
Well, the good news is you'd all have a advantage on your con save from a forced march. The bad news is it's a forced march.
Then we get there and we have to make sure that you get someone pretty much immediately.
Other possibility. You can all pursue the bird, and I'll break away for the march and rejoin you after.
That sounds like a dangerous idea. Wait. I just had an idea. Does any of you have anything that summons random things like Fae or Celestial or things like that?
I lost a great portion of those capabilities when I came back.
Oh.
I mean, it's never happened before. These rats seem to summon random things at times.
I can summon a horse.
Aerolith is quite adept at summoning people with her music.
Yeah, that's only if there's people to be summoned. Like, but I don't actually summon them. They just come when they listen, when they hear it.
I'm okay with pressing on, trying to get to the city as quick as we can. Because if we go off into the mountains, then there's no telling when the next time we see another person is. And it just gets more and more dangerous out there, right? So if we're going to try and mitigate the danger before we head out into even more fire danger, then I'm for heading for the city as quick as we can.
As am I.
And who knows, maybe we'll get there at the same day as a festival and there'll be so many people drunk that they won't even notice.
All right, so you want to start marching towards the city?
I think so.
Sounds good.
It's not an official holiday, but we get there on New Year's Eve.
Jeez.
Just go abduct somebody on New Year's Eve randomly. And give them a level of permanent exhaustion.
They partied so hard. I mean,
I got something that might be able to help if they don't party hard enough.
Okay.
Hmm?
What do you have? They're asking.
Oh, are you familiar with the Tal'dorei route?
the No.
It's wild. You take it and it makes you see things, and I want to believe it if you told them something came after you in the night while you were drinking and doing drugs, right?
Wait, what?
Gonna leave the awkward silence and just walk away.
What? What? Come on. Bunch of stiffs, I tell you what.
You're not wrong, Oliver. You're not wrong.
Gosh.
Jackson's like, wait, was that an undead joke?
This drug you speak of, is it of like lethal nature?
No, and it's not addictive, and it's really cheap, and it's if you can handle it, you sometimes lets you see into what other people are doing.
Oh, how is that fun?
You've never tried it.
No?
You would understand.
That's fair. That's what my mom used to say about my food when I wouldn't eat it. She's like, you won't know until you try it. I always hated them. Okay. We press on to the city. I believe in us.
Okay. In that case, starting the base. Yeah, so give me Constitution saving throws.
With advantage.
Wait, does being in the Paladin aura give us a bump to that?
Yeah, it would. Because that's my channel divinity that gives you the advantage.
Yep. So the Palinor does give that.
my
What's
God.
the Paladin Aura bonus? It's your
It
charisma
is.
fire, right?
Blah, 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 blah. It's a problem with multi-classing, as I can never find anything. It's a you know what?
It's your charisma.
It's the aura. So yeah, it's the +5.
Okay.
Nice.
So with advantage, +5.
Well, I got a natural 20 plus for a total of 28.
Got a
20.
26.
29 with the aura.
26 with the aura.
32.
31.
All right.
So it's like faster, 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 guys, faster.
Very good.
Did we get airless?
Yeah, Aerith, did you get yours?
23.
Cool.
Oh, should I be rolling one for Arula too?
Technically, yeah.
Okay. Well, she's got the same modifier I do, so that makes it easy.
We just
That's not as good though. That's a total of 15.
give Seraphina a piggyback ride if need to.
Okay. So, as you begin to you go further and further, and you see by the day comes is that there's blackened rock and burnt matter everywhere. And following kind of the road and things here, you see a large black stone gate. Rises about 40 feet tall. You see outside of it, and also you guys, because you had your stealth and all the things, you were able to get this from a somewhat distance. So you can see it is guarded by two very large red-skinned giants, as well as two red-skinned humanoids.
Ooh. Maybe there's a way we can lure one of the humanoids away from those giants.
Do we see any people entering or exiting the city at all?
If you take a little bit of time here, you would see these large giants, some with fire coming out of their heads, going out and exiting, seeming to go somewhere. Some carrying big packs. Sometimes they go out with a smaller humanoid. No humanoids exit by themselves, though.
Do the humanoids look like they're slaves for the giants?
Insight check.
Oh, good. I'm wonderful at those.
I'm better.
at least-
I had the exact same thought. So I want to get in on this.
I got an 11.
I got a 23.
Okay. With the 23, as you look at this, I would say the person here seemed to be very deferential towards the fire giant as they go with them. Though they carry, I would say definitely it seems like whenever you see fire giants them together, it seems like there's a slightly higher ranking at least. Whether or not slavery, it's hard to totally tell. I don't see any cruelty necessarily displayed, at least in what you can see.
So more caste system
Potentially.
than outright slavery.
Yeah.
I don't see any collars around the necks or like ball and chains around their ankles. So that's a good sign. And we're kind of out of options, right? We should at least try, slowly approaching, not looking threatening, out in the open. And if they start getting aggressive, then maybe that'll give us a sign. But I'm not sure we have other options, right?
I think a better choice is when they send them out for resources to try and ambush.
The giant?
Do you really think they're not going to try and enslave us?
That one doesn't look like a slave.
You don't think they're going to try and subdue us in some way?
Maybe the.
I mean, look, I faced off against fire giants before. They're not particularly amenable to humans or anything that's not them.
Well, I don't think it could. If they attack us at the gate, then they attack us. But if maybe we can just at least try a conversation and try and get a better read on them. See if it seems like they're luring us into a trap. We don't have to go in. But right now we're just making guesses. But if we want to, because I don't know how long we'd wait for them to send someone out that.
That is the downside of my proposal. I'm just trying to generate options
Yeah.
that I think might accomplish our goal with less risk. But it is a risk that it will take time.
Also, they are fire people. Maybe they know about the Firebird.
No wrong, it could get us some information. But they could also be worshippers of the Firebird, and if they find out our purpose here, we could be up shit creek.
Well, let's just not anybody say out loud that we're here to do what we're here to do. Maybe they'd be like, we want you to capture it because it's our revered pet.
I'm glad you understand, Jackson.
Yeah. Me too. Any other ideas?
Aerolith, do you know any means of luring people?
Courtney?
I'm sorry, I totally missed that. What?
Do you happen to know any means of luring people, such as luring them away from somewhere?
I guess I could.
How close would you need to be?
That's not gonna work. 30 feet.
Perhaps, I could probably make you invisible to do it. That is an option, at least.
Well, I'd have to cast a spell.
Oh, that's right.
Do you know any popular fire giant songs that you could play for them that would put them in a better mood?
Living almost my entire life in the Feywild, would I know any popular fire giant songs?
Let's do history.
All right.
Can I give advantage to that
Sure.
as a fellow musician?
16.
Okay. Unfortunately not, I think. Specific fire giants. You do know the Ballad of Amnon, which is the overall giant god.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of just talks about him getting really wild and drinking one night.
Oh, yeah.
So you're not sure if that's complimentary or not, but that is what you know.
Well, I have something that I could sing, and I have something to... I have something that can probably help with getting them to like me better.
Nice.
Good.
Is it candy? Do you give them candy?
No,
Uh,
you guys need to not attack them.
Easy enough.
got it. No
Okay.
attacking.
I guess she will. How far away from them are we right now?
I'd say you're probably observing this from 100 feet is pretty safe to
100
say.
feet? Okay. Can I get somewhere where I could kind of like, I guess, get us like safe distance away, but close enough for them to hear me? And to kind of set up and just start singing this ballad?
Yeah. That's a hard thing for me to give you. How far away would you like to set up?
Oh man, I don't know. Let's see. Well, this does not actually give a distance that I need to be away from them. They just have to be able to hear me and listen to me perform. I guess. I guess 40 feet away.
Okay, so you want to kind of get up and set up a little closer.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 stride of a giant away. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And then you want to be able to kind of do this a little bit as a surprise, yeah?
I don't think she's trying. I don't know if she wants them to be surprised that she's there. She kind of just sets up. She doesn't. It's not like she's not making herself known.
Okay, so you're going to walk up like,
hey, what's up? Just
and
singing. Want to perform?
With the Tal'dorei.
And she's going to start playing her lute. How many creatures can hear me? Are there right there? Again, I'm sorry.
4.
4? Cool. I can choose all 4 creatures.
Okay.
And
So
as
before we get the results, is everyone else staying back where they were, or are you coming with her?
I'm staying.
I'll come a little closer, but not mostly just to kind of be able to provide like a bardic and that kind of thing, like a little bit of support. So possibly view. Actually, I don't think I'll make myself invisible. That's what I'll do. I'll make myself invisible and then do the bardic because I don't have to. That's not a spell.
I assume there's tree line up here. How far is it between the walls and the tree line?
So it's not walls. They're outside of a gate, and the gate's like a tunnel that goes into the side of a mountain.
Oh.
So the tree line's actually fairly close. They're almost within it. It's somewhat hidden.
Okay. So easy to stay within the tree line.
We're within forest, right?
Yeah, mountain forest. Yeah.
Oliver will coat an arrow with paralyzing paste as he kind of waits and sees how this goes down.
I like it.
Yeah, I want to be within like at least 60 feet of Aerolith.
Okay.
Least stage left, maybe about 20 feet.
So in that case, what are you doing here, Aerolith?
She's singing this ballad, and she is doing enthralling performance. And if they listen to me perform for 1 minute, I need them to make wisdom saving throws.
Okay. So I will do a persuasion check to just get them to not go intruder. We
Okay.
know crap can happen when people play music.
Yeah.
There's an inspo in chat.
Okay, then I will use that. Oh, that's cocked. Yeah, okay. 31.
Okay, very nice. They will then do their wisdom saves here. As all of them listen intently. So what's the DC?
Let me get back to it. It is a DC 17.
Okay, they all fail.
I missed that. My internet went kind of wonky.
They all fail.
Oh, shit. They are charmed for me for 1 hour. They're all charmed for 1 hour. And I just need to get one of the humanoids to come to us. Okay. So I will use my Mantle of Majesty. And as a bonus action, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I am, because... No, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. So, yeah. I will suggest to... I'll use suggestion, actually. And I will suggest that one of the humanoids comes to keep me company.
Okay, so you're going to outright do suggestion. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I suggest you come over here and...
Come with me to keep me company.
Yes. Yeah, for an extended period of time.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So I'll give them disadvantage against it. Charmed. And that's a natural 1.
And she will tell them, "Don't worry, I will bring him back."
All right, and I gave their partner a bit of a save here, and they failed, so they will not insist on accompanying them. They're a giant partner, and so you lure this person away.
I'll bring them back in one piece, I promise. And
So this is a Fire Genasi female.
she lures her away to Charlotte.
We just need to get you succubus wings now.
Right?
Would I know if feeding is considered an attack?
So very specifically, feeding does not break invisibility.
Interesting. Okay. So I will...
Is there any damage done to them? Other than the exhaustion?
No.
No.
Okay, so if there's no damage, then the spell doesn't end.
Correct.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, there's a fury of scenarios where this can happen. So it's all good. Unless there is a particular way Charlotte wants to do it.
She'll say to the group, none of you has to see this. I'm told it can be a little disturbing.
Oliver intently watches.
Sorry, executive decision that you're not old enough. And I pick up Seraphina. Walk off into the forest.
But I want to see.
Say the facts.
Aerolith has to stay because her specific command was come keep me company for a while.
All right. So I will not break invisibility.
Yeah, so you do an attack, but it does not break invisibility.
So I'll just find an area and begin feeding.
Yeah, with it you are able to do it. And they able to return looking very, very tired and having 2 teeth marks upon them. Evidence of the vampire bites.
They might think you're a vampire now, Aerolith.
Could I at least do a healing word to get rid of the vampire bites?
No.
No? Okay. That's
The
fine.
vampire bites cannot be getting rid of.
Well, she's a tiefling. She has a sharp canines as is, so it could just be. It got
It
a
could
little.
be played up. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She'll lead her back and be like, "That was a lot of fun. You got a wild one here."
Add some lipstick around the marks. It's fine.
Yeah. Give.
A little bit of bruising. You're like, oh.
Yeah. Give the giant a wink. Thank you for letting me borrow her, and head on out.
I will follow.
As you go, I guess we want to tell your wife. As they still look down at her. Okay.
Aerolith.
No. I'm not that kind of woman. I did this for Charlotte.
Thank you, Aerolith.
Yeah, welcome.
You have no idea how. Thank you.
All right. Then you have safely fed. Good. All right. Case, is it back to finding the Ember Rock?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess we'll go ahead and take our break, and we will come back. Alrighty. Coming back. After we survived my math. So back to the fun. Okay. Good. Okay. Well. All right, so traveling here. uh, without too much the next few days, you come close to a smoldering mountain that you can see has had its fair share of volcanic activity. This is about a 3 days journey away from this fire giant civilization that you would come to.
Oh, in that case, could I have asked Brazen Edge for my bag of holding back? Right, yeah, I just forgot about it.
So 3 days?
Yes.
You'd give it back.
Thank you for holding on to it.
Just be careful.
So I assume we've had long rests in between this.
Yep.
All right. Well, I hope we find a different way back.
So before you can see there's small thin trails of lava that flows from the enormous mountain volcano. You see spurts of fire coming from holes and ridges all around. There's not what one would call a path, but it does seem to be where at night you saw the occasional flames burst throughout the sky. What would you like to do?
Okay. So big firebird. What do we have against? What do we have that we can use against fire?
Radiant.
Do we have any magic that can pull it out of the air?
I can try to bind it.
Oh, okay, that's cool. And does that force it to the ground?
Yeah.
Nice.
Do we have to kill it?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
So no. You had to take care of it.
Either relocate it. We could relocate it if need be.
Wait, take care of it. So it might be hurt.
Yeah, we have to find it a nice sanctuary to live in.
Okay.
So I guess just make sure that it can't attack and set places on fire anymore, right?
I guess so.
Do you think it can communicate, or
If it,
Well, if it's a beast, I can try and communicate with that, but we need to find a way to make it friendly to me.
wait, can you talk to other creatures in the area that maybe know about this place?
If we can find a friendly creature.
So yeah, we'll search for some birds or some squirrels or something that we can talk to that might know information about the big firebird.
Can Arula potentially call out for help with, like, with the trunk? Just
This isn't exactly native elephant territory. I don't know if other animals will come to the call of an elephant.
true.
But, I mean, I suppose I could ask. Then Mortis will reach down and touch Arula and just pat Arula on the shoulder and cast Beast Bond. This is all telepathically because it's telepathic communication.
They hold trunks.
We'll find out, I guess. Arula, this is my first time doing this. So can you hear me?
I hear you. What is it you want? You just tell me what to do, and now you're having a conversation. So, what's up?
Oh, I was just wondering if you had the ability to call for help. I mean, I know you could make a loud noise, but do you have any intuition as an animal as to whether there's friendly creatures that would come to that call?
Usually that was my family before I ended up here. So no, I don't think any of them are here unless there's other elephant napping individuals.
Okay. That's what I thought. I'll chat with you later. I'll relay that to my companions, and we can maybe connect later when we have more time and we're not trying to make a decision. And then I'll relay that to my companions. I don't think friendly creatures would come if Arula called.
What about the birds and the squirrels that might know about the firebird?
Well, if we can attract some with some food, I think. But I'd have to be able to get within touch range with them.
Oh, you can't just talk to them?
No.
I thought you had permanent speak with animals.
Oh, wait, do I?
Yes.
I do. Speak with animals is part. Sorry, I was thinking it was through Beast Bond. Yeah, okay. I can comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking it was through Beast Bond, but I have that too. Okay. Yeah, I guess I will go try to find some creature to talk to.
I think I may be of help.
You can talk to him.
No, but he pulls out a small pet rat. George the 13th here might be able to seek out other mice and see what they have to say.
What happened to the first 12?
That's beside the point.
Okay.
He might be able to give us the information we need on the rock.
Oh. How?
Well, if the elephant isn't able to speak to any nearby animals, maybe the mouse is.
Oh, you have... Your rat can speak with animals?
I would assume so.
Oh no.
They don't have an ability, not necessarily. So, but Mortis, you're able to find a bird here if you want. What is it you're trying to do?
Hello. I travelers in the area trying to learn what we can about the local terrain so that we can perhaps take a predator out of your path. That firebird, that really big firebird. We are here to find some way to address its aggression.
Oh, interesting. The bird looks at you and flies off screaming, "Intruders!"
Oh, good.
Oh.
Well, I highly recommend we find some place to set up a defensible position because I think we're about to be attacked.
Why did you tell that poor bird?
I told it we were here to address the aggression of its predator friend, the rock. It didn't go so well.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Okay.
Jackson, if you haven't learned by now, when I talk, things usually go badly.
Oh. Even to animals, that's crazy.
It was a bird really loud, like as in we get the sense that everybody heard it's like
I
first
mean,
being.
what you hear is the
Okay.
bird going, "Cheep, cheep, 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 cheep,"
Yeah.
as it flies sort of towards the volcano.
So is it... Wait, is it off to get the big firebird now? Like, they're gonna come to us?
Look, all I know is flew away screaming intruders. I don't think that's going to end well for us.
Ah,
Well, we should prepare.
Okay. I climb up in a tree and hide.
There may still be a chance, if we weaken it, that it will be more compliant to discussing alternative means.
Yeah, if it doesn't have any more feathers.
Oh.
So we can't just be like, hey, there was a misunderstanding.
Well, we can try that.
Instead of just attacking it, like,
Well,
because I'm sure if we
for
attack
that,
it, if we attack it, then it's just going to get angrier and it's really not going to want to listen to us.
Well, who can talk to a
Hey.
giant firebird?
Which one of you want to talk to a giant firebird?
Well, I don't need to speak a common language to understand a firebird if I speak with it telepathically, as long as it knows a common, like, a language of some sort. But that's up to you guys. I'm following you.
I mean, I can talk with it, but as we've established, that doesn't usually go so well.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll hide and wait, and anyone who wants to try and talk to it can talk to it, and if it goes bad, then I'll jump in.
Well, let's go talk to it. Or at least prepare for it to come and then talk to it. If it's up in a volcano, I mean.
Jackson will do his best to hide up in a tree.
Matt, I have a question. So my feature is that I can, like, after every long rest, I can choose a damage type to be immune to. Is it reasonable to assume that I would have chosen fire?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Firebird, we're going to hit that Firebird. We're going I will allow the high intelligence wizard to go.
I will cast tongues on myself, just in case.
Okay. So what action are we taking?
Jackson is hiding in a tree, awaiting the Firebird's arrival.
I think Oliver would do the same.
Now pick a different tree.
No, I didn't see you there. I'll go to a different one.
Yeah, I'll stay out with the team that's there for diplomacy.
Can we hear anything coming? See anything coming towards us?
So kind of settling in here, you can see like black smoke, and you see 7 looks like creatures with wings. Their whole body is looking like they're made out of magma itself as they fly through in like a V, somewhat slowly searching. If you're out there, they see you and begin flying towards you.
As soon as they get close enough, I will try and use psychic whispers with one of them, and I don't know who's still out. Brazen Edge, Mortis, Charlotte, and Lithra.
Yep.
And then I guess Mortis Brazen Edge and Charlotte, because that'll actually I think it's I can only do up to 4 creatures. And be like, we don't mean to. Oh, that's 3 hours. Don't mean to cause alarm. We don't want to hurt anybody. We just heard that there was a firebird that was in need of help of some sort.
And what language is this in?
It says that you and the creature don't need to speak a common language to understand each other.
This is your telepathy then?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, missed that. Okay, the things stop. She does not need help.
She doesn't need help.
She is doing well hunting.
I think that's
Getting us all what we need.
I think that's the problem. You're in a bad place to hunt. Because people are going to start hunting you.
And we will burn them.
That's not good. We need to find somewhere else for you guys.
Make a persuasion check.
Alrighty. Oh. Shit. Absolute shit. It's only 15.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
They well, one comes. We don't hunt one place. They go all places, different ones.
If I can't remember, were they hunting people or their livestock, or were they like what was the issue exactly with this rock?
Livestock was a major issue.
Livestock was a major issue. The problem is you're hunting the food of the people, and people are not happy with it. If you hunt the food of the people, they're going to get hungry and they're going to start hunting other prey animals. And then there'll be less food for you. And then they'll start hunting you because you're taking away the other food that they could eat. And we don't want that. We want you to be safe, just like we want everybody else to be safe.
Give me another persuasion check.
Oh, that's so much better. 30.
You may talk to her. Come.
Thank you.
So they'll begin to escort you and any who would like to come.
I have friends hiding in the tree because they were scared. Come on, guys, let's go.
How close are they to us?
They probably come to a good 20 feet talking.
Okay. I do want to get preferably within 10 as we travel.
Yeah, you could probably do that. Still get a little, not consistently, but because they're flying above, so they're kind of coming in and out of the 10 feet.
Okay. So just in case they are talking to each other, I'd be able to understand them.
Okay, you got it. Gotcha. Did you have like a all languages thing going on too?
Yeah, my aura allows me to understand anything that speaks a language.
Perfect.
If it speaks within 10 feet of me. And also
Gotcha.
any of my allies in that space would be able to understand them too.
Gotcha. Cool. All right. Yeah, then going through, I think all you go is we shall escort them to the Watcher. And you'll let up this volcanic path. There's several pools of magma that spurt and have flames that come out. In the various flames, occasionally you see a vague face watching. You get the distinct sense there are hordes of elemental creatures here. 7 lead you. And they lead you into the caldera here, in which there has been grabbed and put on tons of black rock in a nest formation. Like it's been built very much like an animal built it. And there's a hole in the very center of it where there is magma. It pours out occasionally and looks like it's possibly cooled. And it looks like there's been a process of magma coming up through the center of this essential stone nest in the center of the caldera and cooling. And so it's kind of risen up a good like 15 feet from maybe when it was first created, and just keeps building up because of the way it is. But there's still always this hole in the center of the hole. You can see resting a 15-foot diameter egg. Has large black protrusions, almost spines or claw-like things that come out of it. Getting to it, so it sits in the middle of the caldera, is a large bridge of black rock. In the middle of the bridge is what almost looks like a bird perch. And as you get right where you would come on to it, you see this bird begin to fly. She bursts out of the lava magma itself here. Strong and vibrant. They almost, as she does, it gets noticeably hotter. And you swear the creatures here almost bow, in a sense. Rising from the flames, various creatures come only to bow.
Aerolith will bow as well, seeing all these other creatures doing this.
And it circles. As it does, there's a few explosions of fire, magma all around. And then she lands upon the perch, black feathered, with flames just curling around each feather. Her eyes are red, burning coal, it seems. She looks down on you. bridge to her is about 4 feet wide. And it goes 40 feet to her perch. And it squawks. I don't know if anyone understands Ignan.
Am I in 10 feet of them?
No.
No.
I
Then
heard
I-
tongues up,
I-
so I should do it.
So you'd
Yeah,
understand.
I
Okay.
go ahead and cast tongues as well.
Okay. Okay, sorry, I guess what's up. So Schwag, they bow their head. The ones around you tell you in Ignan or in the fire, they go, she says you may approach.
So- I'm sorry, go ahead.
And they'll let you know she understands the language of flame, but cannot speak it herself.
The language of flame
Hmm. But she'd understand. She'd be able to speak with you in telepathy.
and telepathy.
But herself, the beak cannot form words.
Yeah,
Is not made to.
yeah. I get that. Yeah, I can redo the psychic whispers because I can expend a psionic energy die for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's permission to approach her.
Okay.
Yeah, I will do that too.
And as we get close, Erlith will stop again and she will curtsy, bowing her head in respect. I'm sorry for the intrusion. We didn't mean to alarm everybody when we got here. We just have concerns for your safety and the safety of those around here.
Speaks your mind. But a small one said, you were here to end my efforts.
Miscommunication.
But that one, as her beak goes towards Mortis.
Yeah. Like I said, sometimes we say things meaning one thing, but they get interpreted another way. We don't realize the words that we say can be interpreted multiple ways.
I see.
And I apologize for it.
Then what do you have to discuss?
We were sent by the Lady of Whitestone to help in any way take care of a problem regarding the issues that the farmers have been having with the loss of livestock. And from what I understand, it's coming from this general direction, and we don't want them to hurt you guys. We need to figure out a solution to the problem without bloodshed.
I use the tunnels to find other fire mountains.
Mm-hmm.
From there I get food for myself, for those here, so it burns and feeds, and for the one to be birthed. So look back at the egg.
Who is the one to be birthed?
They have no name as of yet.
Are they like you?
I was not born of fire, embraced by it, rather.
Embraced by fire. Fire is a beautiful thing. It brings warmth. It brings, a lot of people think it brings destruction, death, but in reality, it brings life. We want to keep that. We need to know what we can do to help you.
I care not for threats, but I will find where I need to find the food for us.
This egg that requires your food. How much do you care for this egg?
The fire says it must be kept.
I worry that unless you can find a place where these hunters are unaware of you, they will likely send enemies to you. It would be a great danger to those you care about. This is not what anyone here wants.
Speak to me of a place of safety and of ample food.
Perhaps we can find you this place. What are your dietary requirements?
Fire.
I hunt dragon. I hunt large creatures. For the ruries, I hunt. And so, more or less, they kind of give you, to get this little community that they have built, they require about 2,000 pounds of meat a day.
Would I know if places like Isorola would be of use?
I don't know how much your character would know. I don't know your character's background as far as Isra. I mean, Isra's rather unexplored in general.
Understood. I just didn't know if I knew about the people who do that stuff.
I would have kept the same people, Mortis, Charlotte, and Brazen Edge. Because I know Mortis has spent time around here, and Brazen Edge, if he still remembers his learning from that place, I can't remember the name of, could help us with locations. So I'm giving you guys in.
Can I roll a check of some sort to see if he would remember anything from the Lyceum?
Sure. Give me a history check.
All right. $13.
13. Given what they're asking, because you're also trying to understand places where there might not be people, I would say you would think potentially some islands, still have active volcanoes or dormant ones that might take care of the heat requirement specifically, and maybe have the game specifically those in the South Obsidian Ocean. Well, the 13, you don't necessarily get the names of them, but you just source habitat-wise. That would seem to make some sense.
I would relay as a suggestion to about the islands south the Obsidian Ocean.
How difficult would it? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mortis.
Well, I was just thinking we came as emissaries to try and protect the people of this land. And I do know that the Iron Authority has plagued the South for some time. At the very least, they plagued my people. If it's possible to relocate the members of your community there, it would probably be a boon and act as a service to the community that we serve as emissaries of. So I think that might be a potential option.
But aren't they more likely to hunt them down if they start killing their people?
Well, yeah, there's a danger of that.
Yeah. How hard would it be for you guys to relocate to an island?
Cannot open a portal to one.
I'm sorry?
Cannot open a portal to an island. My tunnels are only for this continent.
Gotcha.
What about other planes?
No. The fire commands its stay in material.
Do we know anybody who could do a portal to another island?
I just learned teleportation circle and says I gain access to 2 permanent circles, but I don't know where. So that's yeah.
Send them somewhere.
Oh, but it's like I have to have access to a circle to actually do that. So.
Yeah.
Correct. So the circle, the address you have, because you know which one is, there's the one address that you have that you got from the spell there, because this is what you had learned, right?
Yeah.
So you know that one. The second one, all that was sort of marked was headquarters. you have no idea
That doesn't
where that
sound,
is.
that doesn't sound worrying at all.
How long would we have to find you this place before? That's not a good question. Obviously, you need to eat. Though then again, I only have to feed every 7 days.
So I would say they're going to relay here, and I would say so. The other ones come around as well, because you get immediately this creature here isn't the most intelligent because they're trying to understand what you're saying, and telepathy is helping, but there's other things that they don't quite. It's why they can't really give ideas because of what they can understand your intent. But some of these Nephits, we would need much food for travel and know where we are going.
Then maybe we have a day. Can anyone think of anywhere?
I mean, the one that would serve the people of Tal'dorei and the Council of Tal'dorei, which is, I think, what we're trying to do, is to send them south. I know there's volcanic activity where the Cinder King once sat atop his throne. And if I understand correctly, these tunnels should allow them to travel there.
What about an alliance? Would this be something you're open to?
I'd say you'd have to probably, because this is very general, so you'd have to say exactly what you mean.
Well, she doesn't know necessarily all the political inner workings, but she would know that if they had a very powerful ally who they could work with, then they might be able to mutually benefit each other, whereas they might provide them areas they need to feed in exchange for helping them either scout locations or attack enemies.
Okay. So I'd say from this, you get that they are pretty open. They care about food and safety for the egg.
More
So
just
the requirements and safety.
what about Sayuri's friend? What was that guy's name? The Eladrin fella. The one that was in line.
Light and shine.
You mean Line and Shine?
Yeah, Shining Line.
What?
You're all
I know
saying
that-
a lot of words.
Would he be able to potentially, like Charlotte was suggesting, some sort of a mutual agreement?
I don't know why you're asking me. I don't know shit about Shine and Line, except for that we make fun of him all the time.
Like, who is this person you're talking about?
And what are they shining?
Because they are a beacon of hope.
think his real name is Shinrail.
Shinrail?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
owns a Feywild court or something like that. I don't know.
You mean he's here on the material plane?
Sometimes.
Well, he would have to be because they can't go outside of the material plane here. So we can't send them to the Feywilds.
But I don't think anybody has any means of contacting him, regardless of where he's
I
at.
know him. I could contact him.
Do you know?
Oh,
him?
you know Shinrail?
Yeah. He was my him and my husband were friends.
Oh, that's cool. I
Where?
don't know how he'd be able to help.
I don't either, but I do know him.
It was
I mean,
I think we should take the opportunity to at least check it out.
okay. I'll send a message to Shiny. Shinrail. Okay, sending. Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. What level is it? I think it's
So
yeah, third level. Yeah. Okay, sending to Shiny. Shinrail. Didn't know you were still alive. It's Aerolith. Do you know of a place where we can relocate a bunch of creatures? That need food. Lots of it.
Oh yeah, sure. What kind of food?
Another
Because it could be all these other types of things, and what type of creature?
Cast another sending. Giant firebird needs fire to live, lots of like really hot place to live, and lots of big food, lots of prey.
Oh. I mean, I was in a place with a lot of fire recently. A furnace is real nice for fire. I could meet you there after we talk to this guy, Asmodeus, I think is his name. We're almost ready for that one. But that's what I would know.
I'll do my last third level. Oh, you never change. Do you know of any place on the material plane that has a lot of space, a lot of food, and is kind of hot?
What are you looking for here? I'm trying to understand why we're talking to Shiny.
I don't know. Maybe he could like, because I know in Jorhas it's very open in a lot of places, and they have large creatures. Maybe he would know that. I don't know. Maybe he could talk to people, his people, to find out.
So he takes a moment. He's going to take a moment where he talks here. Thanks for bringing me in for this also. So he would. Yeah, okay. So as he goes, I mean, That's right. There was a big fire island where there are these people who like were on fire all the time. That was ocean. I think it's he thinks what he knows about. I mean, Indros has a lot of volcanoes, but I don't know if it's safe. There's a lot of fiends, devils, things that just want to eat you and eat your soul. They really like souls a lot.
She will relay this information to the group and to the rock.
So are they open to an alliance?
Oh. She's still from the Feywild, and she has Fey tendencies, guys. I don't know, but there's a couple of places that they can go with lots of creatures. There's this apparently there's this place called Jorhas that has like a bunch of fiends and like some volcanoes and stuff but apparently the fiends and stuff like to eat your soul. I don't know. But a lot of prey there, I guess.
Jorhas, that's in Wildmount? Alright, do we have a portal to get near there? Maybe we could... No, that's not going to work. Maybe we get a boat. But I don't know of any that are going to...
Do you think Lady Vexalia would know anybody who could do a portal?
My sister could.
You have a sister?
Is she here on the material plane?
I don't think so. I think she's still in the Feywild.
Okay. We're going around in circles. We're not getting anywhere. We need to... Do we want to contact Lady Vexalia and see if she knows anybody who can do a portal to Wildmount?
Might as well. I've never met her, so someone else will have to send it.
Anybody else have sending that knows Lady Vexalia?
I could get in contact with her.
Okay.
You have sending?
I have a sending stone.
Uh-huh.
Oh, a private sending stone. Interesting. Two-way communication. She must be very special.
Will you please send a message to Lady Vexalia asking if she knows anybody that can get us a portal to Wildmount that can transfer a rock and an egg?
I'll certainly ask. I don't know if they'll be able to provide, but no harm in asking. And Oliver will speak into the sending stone. My lady, we're in need of a teleportation circle to Wildmount. Looking to move a rock and an egg. I guess that'll be the end of it.
Okay. I'll get back. Oh. We have a address. If this is of importance, they would just have to prepare. But it would be in Nicodranus in Wildmount.
You pooping?
To one of the bakeries.
Oh. I think they need a bigger ship.
I'll relay that.
Oh, a bakery? In the middle of it. Ooh.
That sounds like a great idea if we want to become the bad guys.
Okay, I think we're already the bad guys in some people's eyes, but it's okay. Okay, let's see.
All right, so we have a possibility in a mountainous area in Wildmount, but the problem is no great means of getting them there anytime soon. The other option is boats. I could try to see if my pirate friend still operates, but I doubt they're going to take cargo like this. So
We would also need 2,000 pounds of food a day.
exactly, and that's the other part of that. Unless they could hunt while on the sea, but I don't know because that's a tall order.
I mean, I guess you could contact your pirate friend. Can you contact your pirate friend?
Well, yeah, I just haven't spoken to them in a while. But they had a boat the last time I traveled with them. So that's a possibility.
Okay.
Unless we have a better idea.
Anybody else have a better idea? I think we're also talking to Jackson and letting Jackson in on this as well.
I really like the idea that it's been telepathic.
Oh.
I forgot all about that.
Jackson,
We're all talking.
You've all been silent this whole time.
Yeah.
Jackson just sitting there eating ration jerky.
So sorry.
So, Shiny did give the name of an island that he
Mhm.
said did have volcanic, and that he would have said essentially that he had rescued and taken a bunch of Fire Genasi people from at one point,
Okay.
called Bruali.
Bruali. Well, maybe your pirate friend could get them there.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
Why don't you send them a message?
Okay. Then I'll attempt a sending to Blanche. Hi, Mom / Blanche. It's Charlotte. Long time. Wondering if you can provide a ship to help us relocate a lot of giant fire creatures needing food And I'll recast it again to say, trying to get to the island of. Oh wait, did we say
Raleigh.
Brawley. How are things? Hopefully really good. Sorry, haven't written in a while. Been in the Feywilds. Bye.
Charlotte, good to hear from you. I'm not currently on the material plane, currently in the Hells. I can probably send Heston with the tide to your location. Depends on how big the creatures are. Good. I'm good. Married now. How are you? Oh, and it's Hope. Hope is my name.
Okay. She can definitely send someone to help. We just need to let her know where. So it's an option. She's not in the material plane right now, though. And she's married.
Oh, she's married?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, she was seeing someone the last time I saw her, but that didn't work out.
No, it didn't. Oh, so weird talking about my character like this. Wow. Okay. So do like where's the closest I don't know, ocean?
Maybe Iman? Isn't it near the ocean?
Do we want to take these things to Iman though?
How far is Iman?
Oh, they're going to be there anyways because they could go under the tunnels, right?
Yeah.
Because we can get to Amman.
You can get to Iman.
There are more. There's a tunnel that is guarded in the center of the city.
Right.
So how long would it take for her ship to get to Iman?
6-7 months.
Well, how long does it take us to get to Iman?
A few weeks.
Okay.
Okay. Huge fire creatures in Iman. That would go over so well.
The fire creatures can get there at a few seconds.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Can you guys lay low for like 6 to 7 months?
Hibernate?
They go, we have to eat every day, but I mean...
Can you stay away from human settlements for 6 or 7 months?
Yeah, not about this. I just need food.
Okay.
I don't know what else. Like, we're running out of options. You could go down to the Iron Authority and start picking them off there.
We are forbidden.
You are forbidden in the Iron Authority. Okay.
So
well...
Bad woman, Azrael, said stay the hell away.
Oh. Okay. Man, I don't know what to do here. You guys know.
Well, maybe we're overthinking this, right?
I think we're overthinking it.
We
Yeah.
just need to find a place for them to go in the meantime, and then we can eventually move them to the mountains.
We need a map, and we need a map guy.
If only the DM had a map link in his Discord.
I'm looking at Mortis. He's our map guy. He's
Wait,
our
you
map
want me
guy.
to find some random volcano and say go there?
Yes, that's exactly what I want.
Matt,
Where
that's
are
pinned,
all the
right?
volcanoes?
It should
Huh?
be- yeah, it's in the welcome, I believe.
What was that, Luther?
Oh, I was saying, where are all the volcanoes?
Find a volcano. I don't know.
Well, it's
So-
right everywhere.
Straight here. Oh, okay.
What was that place way down at the bottom of the Craghammer map? That what was it, Emberhold or something like that?
Oh,
Yeah.
It's underground. Miles underground.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
never mind.
Where it's warm.
Super hot. Super hot.
There's apparently a dwarf settlement down there. They could feed on the dwarfs.
God damn it. We
They
are
could go
terrible
eat
people.
extra to car for all we care.
Right.
Destroy an entire city. There's
Yeah.
nothing left in Tal'dorei.
Oh man.
You know, and when they're done feeding, then we can go take out Ixratu car. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
Hyenas in the
So
wind.
we are essentially at the end of our stuff. So a few things here. Just because you've Razguarded all these situations, not Razguard, I'm sorry. You've gone ahead and menagerie all these situations. We're gonna go ahead and let you go up a level.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
It's that thing where there's always like, oh, it'll be such a poetic moment to go up after this. It's always just like
Not menagerie.
the menagerie. We're just
Face
oh my
Oh,
god.
but we're now a verb. The menagerie.
Yeah, he just menageried us, guys. It's fine.
It's when we need teleport the most.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Critical Role's Menagerie. That's
Yeah.
totally different, not us.
Totally
Yeah. We said it first.
I mean, yeah.
By like years.
I'm going up one
Long
more.
time.
I'm going up one more level in Rogue.
Very nice. But yeah, fed by the elemental powers here, we'll say you're able to achieve that type of end. And you do get a sense they would be very grateful if you're able to find something. But that also gives you a little bit more resources. Which is always why on this group I always forget to do the level because we always just sort of accomplish things. We sort of get it done continually, and it's hilarious. So, with all of that, we will go ahead and then come back to what we might want to do here. Only thing is, usually Discord have some plans because I know it could get a little crazy. We come back to a game and then we just talk about the thing again for a lot. So we just want to have some type of plan. But with that, thank you for playing and one watching. Thank you so much, and we will see you next week.
Good night.
Hi, guys.